All right, hello everyone. This is Reclusive Raven here today with some Dragon Age Origins. I was hoping to get to doing some streaming a few days ago, but unfortunately, with the holidays, some turmoil happened and I just didn't have the time. But I said I'd try to do Dragon Age Origins next, so here we are, and I'm hoping. Sometimes Dragon Age Origins, for some reason, decides it wants to melt my computer, which is not ideal. So I'm hoping by setting the resolution down a little bit, it isn't as intensive, but we'll find out. I haven't tried any of the other Dragon Age games on this computer, but I've run Fable Anniversary fine. So hopefully no issues this time. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going to play as, but let's start the intro cutscene. And we're playing Origins. We probably get to awakening in many hours from now. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodies 8:13.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. Our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
All right, that's a fantastic opening. I love this game. Dragon Age is probably my favorite series, just in general, and Origins might be my favorite of the games. So this is a good one. I'll probably get through all of the Dragon Age games at some point. But of course, we gotta start with the first one. Now you may have noticed I've got a little overlay image here on the left corner. And that's because this game just wants to give out my email address to everyone. It's just sitting there. You can't even log into the Origins servers anymore, but your email's just there. It's on the main menu, and it's on, I think, just the pause screen as well, which is not great. So I decided to cover that up. Thankfully, I tested it before I started streaming. Alright, I don't know where I'm going with this, so I've decided I'm going to roll some dice and see where we end up. So for every decision, I'm going to roll a die and pick whatever wins. Got my Dragon Age dice set next to me. So are we going male or female today? Male has been decided. That's already chosen. Now, elf, dwarf, or human? That's a good die. Well, it's chosen human, so I guess we are going boring. Now I really want rogue, because that's my favorite class, and I might just choose it anyway, but picked warrior. You know what? I think rogue is a little more interesting than warrior, so I'm going to stick with that. Ignore the last choice. It's now mine. I just think warrior's a more boring version of the rogue, to be honest. I mean, it gets a little more nuanced in the next games, but in this game you can do... I mean, I guess the warrior can do everything the rogue can do pretty much except for archery, I think. But rogue is my favorite class, so I'm just gonna go with that. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's create our character. So, I don't know what bonuses a human gets. I think maybe coercion, which is actually really nice. This guy is not handsome. I'm not running very many mods, and I'm not sure if the few mods I have are necessarily working. There's no big graphics or any mods, just minor background mods. And I'll let you know if they are in fact working while we go on this journey. Okay. Let's choose a less ugly preset to work off of. It's not necessarily an easy task. This guy could be okay despite the jaundiced skin. This guy's actually got a hell of a profile. Look at that. Look at that nose. Oh my goodness. This is like somebody trying to cosplay Anders. And then just a bald man who's seen too much and is now haunted by the images that are burned into his brain. Alright. Let's start off with jaundiced man. Let's get you a better skin tone. Little pale, but that's okay. Complexion. That's actually not too bad. Any tattoos? I'm thinking probably not. Face tattoos on humans is usually not that interesting. The elves and the not noble dwarves tend to have the interesting ones, the casteless. Alright, let's lighten up our hair color so we can actually see what's happening here. Pull that all the way to the left. I have not played this game on PC in a very hot minute, so once we get to playing, I might not be all that familiar with the controls, but we will make it work. Let's go for that. I think that's the King Kalen special. I'm not going to throw on a beard just yet, because it locks out some facial feature changes that we can make. Because it covers up like half your face anyway, so I guess they're like, we don't need to let them have those options. If I remember correctly, and there's a good chance I don't. How much stubble do we want? Oh, we could just go thick stubble. And maybe lighten that up a bit. Do we want it slightly darker than our hair? Yeah, got a little bit of red going on in there, like me in real life. And eyebrows. Are they ugly? Wow, I think I had 0 eyebrow going on there. Okay, not a lot of choices, but that's fine. Eye shape. I don't mind that one. And eye color, I can barely even see what's going on there. There's barely a registerable change, which is a little unfortunate, so we'll just go with whatever color that is. Yeah, leave the brow height where it is. Brow depth should be okay. I'm never that amazing at character creation, so what we end up with is just what we end up with. Okay, nose shape. That is a very long, thin honker we got going on. These are all kind of awful. I think if we start off of this one, we might be able to get something going. Is that a good one to start off with? I guess so. Okay, get some more depth in the bridge. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work a lot better. Tip width, way too thick. Thin that bad boy down. Bridge width, I think we're gonna have to crack that up a little bit. Tip depth. A little more depth out of that bad boy. And nostrils. Little smaller. Nose height. That's pretty much fine. Oops. Back to nose. Just a little bit bigger. And I think that's alright. I might pull the tip back just a little bit and even that out. That looks okay. That's not too bad. Okay, mouth. Not jaws, mouth. This game loves giving gigantic wide mouths to your character, and it's just like, I don't need to be able to eat all of my companions in one bite. Just lower that a little bit. Overbite and underbite should be okay where it is. I think that's a little bit better. It might not be perfect, but we look more normal. Mouth height should be fine. I'm not going to mess with that. Cheekbones. Cheekbone or cheek width. Get a little bit of meat on our bones. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. I don't think I need to mess too much with these. Get our chin a little less pointed downwards. Chin depth, I think is pretty much fine. Width looks okay to me. Definitely got a very angular face, but I kind of do in real life anyway, so why not? Not that this character actually looks anything like me, but, you know. Ear height's fine. Ear size. The ears are massive. Even if I turn it all the way down. All the way up is horrifying. All the way down just does not solve the problem of those honking ears. I almost want to cover them with hair, but that'll be fine. Alright, portrait. So, let's start with expression. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. You don't get these options in the console version. It's normal. Looking a little incredulous there. I like that. Background, what do we want? I really like... Let's go with the blue and the orange. And camera distance. Just right up in there. That's beautiful. Alright, let's move that back a little bit. It's kind of like, are you sure that's the right option? That's perfect. I love it. Okay. Now for voice.
I have lost the spell.
Where is Gideon Embry at? I think it's mystical.
Greetings.
Yep, there he is.
I've lost my concentration. This weapon does nothing.
Beautiful Gideon Embry voice. Fenris in the second game, if you didn't know.
Ah, there went the spell.
Greetings.
Ah, my spell! What does it take to kill these things? Greetings. Well, that didn't work. I need some other attack.
How do you do?
Damn, lost the spell.
Greetings. I have lost the spell.
Ah, that's good enough. And we need a name. So we will be... Oh, come on. Don't wanna change my name for me?
Greetings.
How do I do this? I thought it was... Oh, there we go. Why that wasn't working, who knows? We will be Raven Kuzland. There we go. Okay. So as a dual-wielding rogue, I'm going to need a mix of strength and dexterity and a little bit of cunning. We'll need 16 cunning eventually, so I might as well pop that up. I'll go up to 16 dex and 14 strength. I think I'm going to need to get my strength to like 32 for the weapon I'm going to want to use. And I don't know if I'm going to abuse glitches to get a bunch of skill books. I will probably for potions or money just to make things a little easier, like I did in Fable. I do have this on normal difficulty, which I'm not the best at this game. as much as I enjoy it, I'm not the best. So we'll see what happens. Okay, we do want a point of coercion. Thought humans got a free point of coercion, but I guess that might be city elves. I want lockpicking. Next is at level 4, and then I will eventually need 22. I'm going to be the lockpicker because, honestly, the only other person... If you don't start as a rogue, make Liliana your lockpicking rogue, because, honestly, Zevron's stats are so terrible by the time you get him. It's going to take forever to get him in any sort of decent position. And I will want that eventually, but I don't need it right now. Get more dual weapon expertise, because we're going to want to make our way up here eventually. And normal, yes. Alright, let's get it going.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
The Orlesians are monsters. It's okay, you can say it.
I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Arl Howe, voiced by Tim Curry. If you don't pick the human noble, you don't even get to hear his voice acting until way late in the game. And he's much less significant of a character at that point, even though he's still an important, second villain to the bad guy, I guess. But he's not made as big of a villain as Loghain is by any means. All right. Anyways, not important. Is your family here, Arl Howe?
No, I left them in Amaranthine, well away from the fighting in the south. They do send their best wishes. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
She's quite a bit younger than I am.
As you get older, those years make less difference.
Yeah, but she's like 12 now, so... I actually don't know how old she is, but that's what I'm guessing.
As uniquely talented as his father, I'm sure.
At any rate, Papa,
it's a hell of a profile on Arl Howe.
I are both away. I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Sure, I'll do my best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region.
I could probably manage that.
The cat is away. Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan.
Best character in the series. Duncan something. Last name.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Is that an issue, Arl Howe? Got something you're hiding?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They defeated the Darkspawn long ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
That's a shame.
Half the nation could have been overrun before we've had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Oh,
Although that
Duncan, you
might be-
flatter me.
This is one of my sons we're talking about.
Is there a reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Yeah, sure.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Alright, you got it. I don't need to talk to any of you guys. If you guys want any of the lore, this might not be the place to get all. I'll do a lot of dialogue, but I won't do everything. Anyways, not important. So where is he? Where's
Upstairs in
Fergus?
his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
You got it, Pops. Alright, now,
Good evening, my lord.
do I remember the controls? Maybe.
As you
Yes. At least to an extent. Alright. I think one of the mods might be working, which is faster movement. Okay, tooltips. Thank you. There's a way to highlight any interactable items around you, like containers and stuff. Do I remember what it is? No. Don't think there's anything in here anyways. Hey guys, some servants just chilling. Yeah, but faster movement's one of them. The other one's faster combat, just because sometimes I want to speed things up a little bit. Okay. Okay, space highlights, that's good. Now, that was locked, but because I'm a rogue, I can get in there. I don't really have any of the starting stuff other than the Blood Dragon Plate, because I haven't done any of the other DLCs. And I don't know if you can download the ones that were downloadable. I know. Okay. Don't know what camera angle exactly I want, so I'm going to be playing around with that a little bit, but that's fine.
Good evening,
Yeah.
my lord.
So just the DLCs really yeah. The regular DLCs, I haven't
Good
done any of them, so I don't have any of the content you unlock for doing them. But in this castle, and in some cases, some of the other areas in the different origins, they are locked places, and if you aren't a rogue, you can't unlock them, so not really a big deal. Mostly just gets you a few extra items that you're probably going to sell for minimal amounts of money.
As you say.
But you get minor XP for unlocking things. So you get a very, very minor early game XP boost by being a rogue. Not that big a deal, really. But it lets me explore a little bit and grab some stuff I wouldn't otherwise be able to grab. Until later in the game, really. All of the books you can find in the intros, I think you can find in other places anyways. And if you've already found them, then they're not there. They thought about these things to an extent, at least.
I shall do it.
Anything in here? A mace, I'm not going to use that.
Shall be done.
More elf root that I'm not going to use. And
As you say.
a deep mushroom, which I actually will have use for later. And let's pop on in here.
Oh, my lord, we were just,
Playing cards.
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Cairn stationed us here.
Alright. Did my father fear someone would steal something?
Don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Who has the key to the treasury?
The Tairn, and perhaps the Tanner? I honestly don't know, my lord.
Alright, well, I'll forget about it this
Yes.
time.
Thank you. We won't forget this.
Just make sure you're actually guarding the treasury, guys. Because, you know, that's where our stuff is.
There you are.
Hey, Sir Gilmore.
Joan had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Alright, hello to you too.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
The dog get into the larder
No matter
again?
how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You
Oh,
know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
he knows better than to hurt
I'm
anyone.
willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Sure, to the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Perfect. Alright. My little scamp of a dog's gotten into the larder. What a good little smart boy. Knows how to get through a door, I guess. Come on, book. Get off the table. Where is book? There we go.
Very well.
There is another book. I'm just gaining all of the knowledge I possibly can. I'm going to be the smartest person in Thedas at the end of this. I mean, it's unlikely, but I can dream. Nothing in here? Unbelievable.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening to you. Crack this bad boy open. Ooh, a pile of sacks. How lucky am I? And a little kitty cat. Hello. How you doing? I can't pet you. It's a tragedy. A ring that I'll sell for basically nothing. And more Elfert. Beautiful. Look at you. Look at you, you handsome little boy. Alright. Let's go get our handsome little boy. Hey, Nan.
That bloody mutt out of the larder.
But, mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear.
Whoa. Chill out.
Woman. We've come to help.
You and you.
Oh yeah, I never put
Your
on a
bloody
beard,
mongrel
did I?
keeps getting into
Well,
my
the stubble
larder.
works.
That beast should be put down.
I think the facial hair in this game is a little wonky anyways. Just looks like somebody plastered a beard on. He's not a mongrel, he's a pureblood Mabari.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh, dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Man, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out.
Alright. Hey buddy, how you doing? Look like you're sniffing for something. What do you find?
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
It's a very good question. Oh, look at your little tail wagging. What a good boy. Oh, what a smart boy you are. Oh.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits.
Look how happy that made him.
He does seem like he's trying
So
to
worth it.
Wait. Did you hear that?
Please enter a name for the dog. Alright. Well, I could enter a variety of things, of course, but I'm going to go with the classic Bark Spawn. Because why stray from the classics if they work? Okay. Oh no, rats.
Let us dispatch them quickly.
Yeah, get that rat.
Serves you right.
I shall keep it.
Serves you right.
There's so many rats. The hygiene is just out of control.
Like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Those were very large rats.
I've seen larger. They come up from the Kakari wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Alright, see you, Sir Gilmore. What's in the sack? What's in the sack? More deep mushrooms. Alright. I'll take it. Wooden crate. Thank you. More deep mushrooms. Hey, Nan.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, it was defending your larder from very large rats.
Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yeah, they're dead. It's quite a mess.
I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Oh, you don't know that.
Oh, don't even start with...
He's got those cute puppy dog eyes. You can't be mad at him.
Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
So I did upgrade my streaming setup a little bit. I've now got an actual microphone arm instead of just the tiny little stand it came with. So now I don't have to hunch over in front of my microphone. I can just have it wherever I need it to be, and it's so far very convenient. I'm really enjoying this. And I think the next thing I can do... I gotta remember that I've got these. Can I... Are they keybound? They are. Okay. But there's no enemies around. Anyways, I guess the next thing to upgrade is going to be my computer, but that's not going to be for a little while, because those are expensive.
Last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son.
Hey.
Take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled.
Nan's head exploded and my hound ate the kitchen staff.
At least one of us will have had a decent dinner. Perhaps your hound left something I can feed my guests. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Ah, weren't you drunk?
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
And you, Dyron.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
Alright. I can handle my own affairs, thank you.
All evidence to the contrary.
Oh ho.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
So, if you want, you can go back to the study and over that way and talk to either Dyron or Iona and invite them back to your room for some private time later tonight. I'm not going to do that just because I don't particularly care, but it's an option. Hey, Mom.
To Fergus while you have the chance.
Yeah, sure. Alright, see ya.
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
Oh, I love you too, Mom.
You'll do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Alright, where are you, Fergus? What else is in here? Haha! Nothing. Perfect. What I was hoping for.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening. I think these are perma-locked right now. Beautiful. Alright, let's go see what's cracking in here.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren.
Stupid kid
I'll
doesn't
get
even
you
know how
the
to
mightiest
pronounce
one I can
words.
find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Why am I like looking massive compared to Fergus? He's not a small dude either, right? Ah, no Darkspawn could harm Fergus.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim.
Alright, Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards.
I know.
Well, I'd better
Suspicious,
get underway.
almost as if
So
they've
many
been
dogs
delayed on
to be ahead.
purpose.
So little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Ah, Fergus will be fine.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best me.
And make us sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus in front of your wife and kid.
Say this in front of
And your
your
mom and dad. Wow.
What's a wedge? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
Sure
A wench
is, kid.
a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Rice, maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Yeah, mother can handle herself.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those Darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Alright, if you say so. But there is a book over here. Also, if you talk to your dog, you can send him searching for random items. I don't think any of them are good at all. Well, let's say goodbye to everyone quickly.
To be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Uncle?
Yeah, sure, why not?
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Definitely dragons.
Are terrible creatures, Oren. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Uncle? Then I can fight evil too.
If you say so.
Dire bunny. All Darkspawn. Fear my sword of truthiness.
Truthiness?
We're teaching him about honesty.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer.
Getting sent to bed early, are we?
Oh ho, have fun on the long march in the cold.
A warm bed doesn't sound so bad now, come to think of it. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
You got it, bro. Ooh, we leveled up. What do I want to level up? I'm gonna boost strength a little bit, because I do want to get it to... well, yeah, 32. I was going to say 21 for certain armors, but I don't think I'm going to wear those armors anyway, so not important. I think I'm going to go for medium armor instead of light armor, because you can actually do that in this game, which is kind of cool, but also they put I think they put too many armor classes into this game anyway. Because there's light, medium, heavy, massive, and clothing like mage robes. We'll get the sweep, and we're good. So now if I hit 1, is that going to be... yeah, perfect. Like I said, I haven't played this on PC in a while, and I've basically only done, I think, not even a full playthrough on PC. All of my playthroughs were on PS3, because that's what I had at the time this game came out, and didn't really have a PC until the last couple of years. So this will be interesting. Something going on out there, buddy? What's wrong? Is someone out there? If you invite somebody back to your bed, either Iona or Dyron, they straight up are killed here. We're under attack. Alright. Being naked, probably not ideal, so... let's equip some stuff before we try fighting.
Let's do it quickly.
I see you over there. Okay, I do think combat speed is enhanced, which is nice. Beautiful. Open up this chest, get some more stuff. Did you guys drop anything? You did.
It shall be done.
A bow I'll never use.
Very well.
I don't know, he's somewhere. This guy's weaker, maybe?
Quarter shall be given.
Oh, you guys tried your best.
Darling, I heard fighting
Hey,
outside
Mom.
and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
Still got your eyeshadow on? Yeah. You know what? I need some aid. Thank you.
Can't all be your blood. We have bandages here. I'll get them. A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us?
He's betrayed father. He attacks while our troops are
I
gone.
think Howl's men were delayed. On purpose. That bastard.
I'm starting to think so.
Myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Maybe he stayed up with Arl Howe.
We must
Bum
find
bum
him.
bum. Alright. Sounds like the battle's downstairs.
We must fight our way to him. Your father needs us both. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Hell yeah, Mom. Let's get it. I'll take it all.
Very well.
And yoink. And yoink. Do I have quick save set up? I do. Beautiful. That will be important for later. Alright. Oh god, they killed Orin and the wife whose name I'm forgotten.
My little Orin. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
I'll make them pay.
He's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us.
That's messed up, dude.
Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Actually unbelievable. Just murdering an innocent woman and child. Guys, I really don't think the guy you're working for is very cool. Yeah, stab him in the back. That's all he deserves. Got a trunk or a chest. Hey, buddy.
I shall do it.
How'd I loot him all the way from over there?
Dear Landra. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me. If she hadn't been here.
I I mean, you couldn't have known Arlhow was gonna betray us and slaughter all the innocents in the castle, Mom, so, like, don't beat yourself up.
How's men must be everywhere.
How can we get out of the castle?
The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gate.
Yes, yes.
That's
Of
where
course.
your father must be.
Alright. Let's go.
If How's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
Alright, anything going on in here? Yes, there's a dead knight now. Fantastic. Everybody we've ever known or loved is being murdered.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Don't be a coward, stand and
My
fight.
lord! Here they come!
I'll protect you, buddy. That's, oh. You got a few people attacking you, let's... Oh, sorry. It's okay, this is a harder difficulty than I'm usually on anyways, so... should probably throw some potions on my quick bar. So that I don't die. I do usually play this game on the easiest difficulty. Like I said, I'm not that good at it, but we'll see how I do on normal. Oh, jeez. Another drink for me. And I survived. Got pretty low on health though. And let's see, what do I need you to have? Let's do that for now. Sure, why not?
I shall do it.
I am probably not going to be using the dog very much unless extra dog slot has worked. I did try installing that mod as well. I don't know if I did it properly, because honestly I'm just not very good at modding. So whenever I mod something and it actually works, it's a pretty big accomplishment for me. Alright, more soldiers. Where were you guys like 30 seconds ago? Because I was just out here.
Don't give them the advantage.
Why are you fighting with your fists, Mom? I mean, it's funny, but like...
Come, let us end this. Let's be wary.
But like, I thought you had like a bow or something. Or you can take the longbow, or the short bow rather. Not the longbow. I don't know. I could give her the longbow, not like I'm going to use it at any point, but... it's fine. Will be fine. A regular health potion. Poultice.
It is begun.
I do like that in Inquisition they make a joke about the fact that they call health potions poultices in this game, and then you drink them, which is not what you do with poultices. More of you. Alright. Mabari, always dangerous. Surprisingly high health, and they deal decent damage compared to regular soldiers. Or just, you know, people, humans, elves, dwarves, etc. Kunari. Nice. Alright. They killed the old man we never spoke to.
You will be avenged, old sage, I
Ooh.
swear.
Pile of books with something we'll never actually use for anything. I have no idea what the blank vellum is used for, or if it's just a junk item you can find. Is that a chest? Did I miss this earlier? 5 copper. That is... Why are you being so generous, game? Alright, what do you guys got? Potions? No. Potions? No.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
Perfect. I'll pick it up and... How did... Okay, that door was locked and these guys were still somehow murdered in here. And then... I guess Hal's men locked up after themselves when they figured out they can't get into the actual treasury.
I shall do it.
Alright. Alright. We got the Blade of Highever. Or the Kuzlan family blade. I don't know what it called itself. Let's see. Just the family sword. I'll equip that. Can I equip the scale armor? I can. Look at that. Lookin' fly. And now I should be doing a little more damage. And, unfortunately this blade will not sever Arlhal's head because we won't be doing that until much later, at which point this sword will have been sold many, many hours before. But, you know, could I keep it out of sentimentality? Sure. But why? I'm not that sentimental. It's not even really true. It actually might be interesting if I did keep it for the Hal fight, but there's no chance that that will actually work out. It is very cool. I mean, a lot of the sword designs in this game are pretty decent. They look like real swords a lot of the time, and I like that. I like when fantasy finds a way to make weapons look cool without making them look ridiculous and unusable. Although, in some cases, I do love big, dumb fantasy swords as well. I think it really depends on the media? I don't know, the thing. Like in Fable, goofy fantasy swords totally work, but then sometimes, like, you have a fantasy movie where, like, it's supposed to be more realistic, but then the weapons are absolutely redonkulous and don't make sense, and it just doesn't work. Alright, anyways. More of Hal's men. Come on, guys. Haven't I murdered enough of you at this point? Chop his head off. Beautiful. Gonna go for the archer. Alright, you take a quick nap. I will miss many times in a row, apparently. Beautiful. Things are going swimmingly. And what do we got? Many, many more. Wow. How many men does Hal have? Definitely more than us, since our men are currently not here for the most part. And this is, you know, theoretically all of Hal's men. Alright, I think... No! Accidentally clicked off the window instead of drinking a potion. That was... I thought I was gonna die. Not that dying would be that bad, because as long as my party's still alive, it's fine, but I'd still rather not.
You're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
Ugh, the treacherous bastard.
When I realized what was happening, It was all I could do to shut the gates, but they won't keep Housemen out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Alright, we need to find Father.
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Thanks, Sir Gilmore. You do this family proud. Alright, let's grab all this stuff. Just got a piece of armor for a character we won't be seeing for a good little while. Or maybe a weapon slot, I don't actually know.
Very well.
One of those. It's for Shale. That's everything. Let's get a move on. More people to murder. That guy was blinking in and out of existence a little bit. Alright, you fall asleep for a second. Hey, level up. Very nice. Yeah, let's crank that up to 20. And I will get... I think I do eventually want Punisher, but I do like these as well, because this has evasion and lethality. Yeah, let's grab that.
It shall be done.
No potions from those guys. Yeah, you guys get on out of here. I mean, they'll probably have no problem killing you if they see you, so, you know, try not to be found out. Are all of our servants elves? I feel like that's maybe a societal issue there. Oh, no, take that, please.
Very well.
Garnet, that's going to be important for later. And I guess we'll make our way to the larder now and try and hope and pray that maybe Father made it all the way there. Oh my good golly. Okay, you sleep. Oh, he knocked me down. Sleep. He resisted. Okay, let's kill the little ones first. Oh my goodness, I'm dead. Okay. Well then. That's a little embarrassing. I actually don't know what the button to pause.
I will drive you from our lands myself.
Well. Well. Okay. Bark spawn, grab some levels. Yes, next. And do you need dexterity for anything? You don't. You also don't need strength for anything.
Very well.
Alright, I don't think I have... Oh, I do have an injury kit. Beautiful. Let's maybe find out how I can pause combat. Options. Controls. Party selection, quick bar, camera. Tab. Alright. Okay, that can be helpful. For sure. I think that's the same armor I already have. Very boring. Drop something better next time. What about you? Lyrium potion? What do I look like? A mage? Templar even? Okay, dead servants. Good to see. Bad to see really, but you know. Let's try to escape. Pops, are you in here? Please? Oh, we found you. You look You look okay.
There.
This is fine.
I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
I'll kill Hal for what he's done.
Can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I think.
Then we'll stay and defend you.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
And take vengeance.
Yes. Vengeance.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My youngest son helped me get here. May her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Thank you for saving my father.
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me, but I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
You talking about me?
You
Sir
fought
Gilmore's
your way
probably
to
dead at this
Hal's
point,
men.
right?
I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
Alright, I accept.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Oh, I love you both.
Then live,
I mean,
darling.
maybe don't
Become a
sacrifice
Grey
yourself
Warden
if
and
you
be
don't
his
have to,
wife.
but
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
I'm an anime protagonist, so my parents both need to die.
It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken
Thanks,
through the
Dad. I'll do my best.
now.
Goodbye, darling.
Bye, Mom. I'll see you in the afterlife, I guess.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan, I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Would be me, I hope.
Want me to introduce you, Your Majesty?
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Are you not even aware my father is dead?
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery?
I don't know, man.
We are done here. I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
I'm not eager to tell him what happened.
Of that I have no doubt. You will see him again once the battle is over, I am certain.
I don't think I'll be seeing him again for quite some time, but
all I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
I can do that. Thank you again.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Sounds like the blight's almost over.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It's like a half-hearted bow from me.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day.
I love the look of Duncan's armor and outfit. It's so iconic.
I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Honestly, the king should just listen to the experts, right? The Grey Wardens know what's going on. And maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
Alright. Well, a hot meal might be nice first.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair.
Hell yeah.
Seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Alistair's just the greatest. Best character ever created. Alright. There's a few things we should be able to grab from around Ostagar. Is there anything worthwhile? Who knows. But there's certainly things. I know how gifts work, game. I could have probably turned off the tutorials, but I didn't. So we'll have to deal with that. Could I still turn them off? Sure. Am I going to? Unlikely. You know, it's gonna be fun just having those pop up every now and again. What's not enjoyable about that? Alright. I love that this was a Tevinter fort at some point. At least hundreds of years ago. Probably maybe thousands. I don't remember how far back the Tevinter Imperium's timeline stretches, but it's pretty far. Don't know if it's like a couple thousand years or more or less. Sup, dude? I'm not going to talk to you, though. You can talk to Loghain here or Kaelin's aide. I'm not going to do that. Who cares about, you know, fleshing out the world? I mean, I do. I love a good world building. But I've been there, I've done that, and this game's already long enough without extra dialogue. Companion dialogue itself is going to be several hours worth of stuff. Alright, keep it going. There is some fun things we can do. Now, if you start as anything but a human noble, there's a little side quest you can grab here. You can still do it as a human noble, but it's a little different in the way you have to do the steps. Well, we got this guy harassing this little elf messenger. Not really harassing, just using him as his job. But then if we go talk to Pick... Hey, Pick. Oh my god, you're so fast. Hey, buddy.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
What do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
Sure.
Then what is... Oh, wait. Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like the thing you're supposed to give to me.
Relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure. I'd best get back to my duties again before I get in more trouble.
I sure hope he doesn't get beat for what I just did. Okay. So our sword is 1 damage, 4 attack. This one is 2 deck, 10 physical resistance. I'll keep the family sword for now. I'll see if Alistair wants this one. Dun, 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 dun. What else we got? We got Wynne over here. Hey.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow
Thank
me
you.
to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raven.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade's where you go when you dream.
Every time your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
I've heard that. Didn't something bad happen there? Yeah, potentially the worst thing that's ever happened.
When the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
I've heard that story before.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I mean, according to Dark Dragon Age Inquisition, it kind of is true, at least to an extent, but we still don't know how true. And we don't know if the Maker actually exists at all, or if the throne of the gods was just the throne of a powerful elven mage at some point, with what we know of the... Oh, I can't remember the name of the group, but the elven mages that essentially became gods back in Solas's time. Anyways, that's a whole different game and a whole different story. I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
It's worked well for me in the past, but I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Ah, Wynne. I want to like you, but you're just so hard to like a lot of the times.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
Did you really think that line would work?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And what did you think I'd be?
Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Well, maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see?
Happened to
I
be?
heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari wilds here. Miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Well, seems like an odd place for an army to camp.
I'm told the Blight started in the forest, so the army's here waiting for them to come out, dangling meat in front of the bear, if you catch my meaning.
I do.
Too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice.
Alright. Looking forward to it.
You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright, you got it, Daveth. Well, now let's go meet Sir Jory.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find
there you are.
favor in the Maker's eyes.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yeah, my name's Raven. Who are you?
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served.
Gotta say, Sir Jory looks a little bit like somebody I know.
If I may ask, were you a soldier?
It's kind of funny. Like, it's not that close, but it's close enough that it's kind of funny. Anyways, I wasn't a soldier, but my father did train me to fight.
Are you a nobleman?
Not anymore. I'm a Grey Warden now.
We're both lucky enough to eventually join
I
the
mean,
Wardens.
almost a Grey Warden. Alright. You're not all that smart. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Only that is dangerous.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Alright, see you later. I mean, they don't tell us what it entails because it's pretty messed up, and if people knew, I mean, there'd be all kinds of problems. People wouldn't want to join. Other people would be like, that's blood magic. These are abominations. All kinds of stuff. Hey, what's up with you, dude?
Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
You haven't been sentenced? No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why would I want to help you?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
He's not wearing a coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
Alright, works for me. Hey, buddy.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
And just kill him and take it. Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Thanks, buddy. Now, we can't actually open this chest yet, because if we try, there's a tranquil standing by it that's just like, no. That's not for you.
I
So we're gonna have to wait. Now, there is some glitches I can exploit with shop menus, but I don't remember quite how to do it, so let's see if I can figure it out. No, I haven't.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
Alright, what kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Alright, what do you have?
Let me know what you'd like.
Okay, let's see if this works. Alright. So, I don't think we can sell anything too expensive yet, but oh wait, the blood dragon, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see if this works. So this should sell, how much does it sell for? So 420, so this should sell for 840. Yeah! Make some money this way quickly. I can't remember if you can do potions in this game. Let's see. I'm gonna probably try to get up to 100 gold this way, but yeah. So what you do, you left click and hold, then you right click and hold, move it over to the inventory menu, release both at the same time. That will double sell the item. Oops. It works on console as well, but it is different. It's actually kind of easier on console to duplicate the items for the duplication glitch, which can also get you a lot of money, than it is on PC, but there is also a way to double sell items and stacks of items even on console, so that's pretty cool. Now we check our inventory to make sure we didn't lose the blood dragon plate, because it can be a little buggy when you do that over and over again.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Then there is...
What you'd like.
Alright. So, let's see if I can item dupe. So you sell the whole stack. And then you buy one. And then you essentially do the same thing as the double item sell glitch, but you can't do it in stacks on PC, unfortunately. So, I could get more. I'm not that worried about it. I think 15 potions is going to be okay for now anyways. I don't know what I've just done, so let's reload. Because I have made those health potions disappear for somehow. Thankfully, I did autosave.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Yeah. Just buy the whole stack. And get a few extra health potions. I think in the end it equals out to spending the same amount of money as you gain, so you kind of end up at a net 0. If my math is right, and that can be hit or miss. But with a lot of money, you can also just buy out health potions from the merchants, so you should be okay with that. If I need to ever make any more, I can do that. And make sure those are now equipped. Make sure those are now equipped. Thank you. Perfect. And now I'm actually just going to use them as a regular merchant
again.
now that
Is there
I've got
something you
money.
need? Let me know what you'd like.
Actually, before I do that, another quick save, because
Hello again.
is
Is
one
there
more
something
thing
you
I
need?
can exploit.
Let me know what you'd like.
That is important. If they have items, like a backpack, which you can only buy once, and then it's not even like an inventory item. I have 70 inventory space. Backpacks give you an extra 10. If you do the same glitch but with buying, you can double buy a backpack, and instead of going to 80, I now have 90. I don't think there's any way to do that on console. So that's something the PC version has on the console version. Is this all that is? Okay, weapons. I don't think he has anything I need, so you can just have all of my stuff that I don't need. I sold the sword that I got from that guy, but I think Alistair's sword is essentially the same level, just with slightly different stats. What kind of... You have scale. I think I've got scale equipped, right? Yes. Scale. Scale boots. Not going to worry about a helmet right now, because they're not very good looking anyways. And I don't think these have a bonus with a helmet anyways. Alright, sell this garbage, keep the blood dragon for later. Can have my 4 iron rings. Keep the 1 lyrium potion for now, because I'll need that. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need any of these. Ooh, the dog whistle. Okay. That is definitely the extra dog slot. So that is working, thankfully. I'll buy the toxin extract, because I will need toxin extract later. I'll buy those. I don't know if I'll ever get around to potion making, but I do need to have Morrigan upgrade her potion making later. So, if I need it, I've got that. And now, what is your other special inventory like?
So long as you keep it quiet.
You got it, buddy. Alright, you have nothing interesting. Oh, I should equip my new armor. Why did I buy scale armor when I already had it? Oh, not thinking. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay. Sell these. You do have heavy chainmail, which I do actually want for Alistair. And for Sten later, but... Anyways. 3 more health poultices, I'll buy those. And I don't think I need anything else there. I don't think I need any of these. Thanks. Very kind of you. Okay. And throw on the dog whistle. Can I use that? Not here. That's fair. Save. Alright, now let's continue on and go see Alistair. Meet up with our new best friend. Hey, what's going on up here?
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Don't worry, I'm not a mage.
Less being yelled at for me then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From High Ever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
No problem. No offense taken.
Good. You didn't exactly catch me at my finest with the mage there. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Raven.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Alright, I look forward to traveling with you, Alistair.
Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alright. And I can wear the heavy chainmail, that's good. Why don't you put on some of this heavy chainmail? You'll look good in it. How do I look in his splint mail? I think I prefer the scale. Don't tell me what I already know, game. And a chest to unlock. Hooray! What did I get in there? More splint mail. Perfect. Just what I needed. Let's go back and speak to Duncan. See what's the next step for us as recruits. I think Davith and Sir Jory are now there as well. Hey.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
Yeah, sass the mage, Alistair.
Apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Easy enough. What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and the vials of blood. I got it.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I I will see you when you return.
Alright. Let's go into the wilds. Kill some darkspawn.
Hail. I'm told you
Hey.
all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Thanks for the warning, but I think we'll be fine. No darkspawn's tough enough to face against me. Alright, what do we got? We got wolves. Kick him. There we go. Come on, guys. We should be friends, not enemies. Cute little puppies. Oh. Always hurts to have to kill dogs in a game, even if they are wolves and attacking you. Now, I should be able to. Bum, bum, bum. Did that work? There he is. Hey, Barkspawn. So now, you can have your dog with you without having him take up a party slot. Hey, look at that.
It shall be done.
That's something they did for, like, officially for Dragon Age 2, and I always forgot about it. Alright, we got Missionary Jogby's body here with a letter on it. I'm not going to read that because reading's for nerds, but it gives you a quest. Hey, you doing okay? You look a little rough around the edges.
Is that Grey Wardens?
Oh, one of us.
He's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up.
I have bandages in my pack.
You have a pack?
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever they're coming, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
Oh, sure.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay. So, what do we got? We got any darkspawn? No, but a wildflower.
Flower, white with a red center. The kennel master Ostagar was asking about those.
Oh, why did he want them?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it, is all.
This random kennel master in Ostagar has figured out a cure to, like, blight sickness. And nobody's talking about it. I mean, if you're trying to look at it as an in-game explanation, it's like, I don't know. Maybe it purges it out of the body before it takes whole, I don't know. It's weird. And it was probably retconned at some point. Since getting the taint is supposed to be just a straight up death sentence unless you become a Grey Warden, in which case it's a slightly elongated death sentence. Okay, first vial of Darkspawn blood. Second vial of Darkspawn blood. And I think... Am I going this way? Oh, okay. I think I'm going here?
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
I can't remember. There is a good path to go and get everything done in like one big loop, but I can't remember what it is specifically. Yep. Attack him. Another level up. Very nice. 21 will be good for now. I'm gonna boost my dexterity a little bit. I'm gonna get the next level in combat. Gonna get the next level in lockpicking. Then we've got some dudes to kill up here. Darkspawn fighting wolves. See, these wolves wanted to. We could just be allies. It'd be fine. We don't have to hurt each other. Sorry, buddy. I really like you. But you don't want me to pet you, and that just makes me so sad. More Darkspawn. Oh, jeez. Look at that. Alright. With how good we're doing, we could probably take out the entire Darkspawn horde with just the 4 of us. I mean, get rid of Davith and Sir Jorah and replace them with better people, that'd be nice, but you know, if it was me, Alistair, and Duncan, and, you know, maybe throw Kaelin in there for fun, we could probably take them all out. Be like the travels of King Merrick all over again. Alright, we've got 4 vials of Darkspawn blood now, which is 1 more than we need. Missionary Jogby? Is that his name? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's keep going. Now we want to go...
Shall be done.
Yes, yes. Is there a map, by the way? If I hit M. There is. Don't know if that's ever going to be really useful, because I generally know where I'm going anyways, but it's there. Okay, I think I am going the right loop. The correct loop. Because now I go around this way, and we get all of the little side quests either done or started. And there's more Darkspawn to fight over here. Hey, buddy. It's a huge group of them. There's like 10? Not quite 10. There's like 7 or 8. But that's almost 10. Yeah, you take care of that guy. I'll go for this guy. Okay. Was not watching my health there. That's a little embarrassing. Can you guys take that guy out already? I'd like to come back. Okay. Should be more careful with my health, and I don't even have any injury kits. Hopefully we find one. Yes, I know how injuries work.
Shall be done.
Any of you want to drop an injury kit for me? No? That's cool too. What about you? What do you do? 10 cold resistance? I mean, it's certainly something. Then we got this hidden cache. You rummage around in the rubble and find Rigby's secret cache. Inside is an iron lockbox sealed with wax. Take the lockbox to bring to Jeddah. We're not just going to open it. Partly because we're good people and we'll bring it to his widow, and partly because there's actually nothing that interesting inside. Alright, now, Genlock Archer, or Genlock, I don't know what they've decided the pronunciation is. Then we can start chasing trail signs here. So we follow all the little trail signs and we'll come and find a hidden treasure. And if you double back a little bit and go up this hill, got the second trail sign over here.
As you say.
And we'll be following those along as we go now. What injury do I have? What does it do? Crushed arm. Don't know what that does. Probably lowers my damage. Hey guys. This time I'll actually watch my HP and heal when I get low, which I'm already starting to. This guy's hit hard and it's just on normal. I'm also not going to get any health boosts from leveling up for some time because I have so many stats I'm going to have to level up. Which is kind of unfortunate, but it's the reality of how this game is balanced, unfortunately. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Another trail sign coming up. And I think we also get ambushed here. Yes, we do. Spinny, swirly attacks. It is a fine thing we've done, isn't it? Okay. You guys, thank you. Thank you. Trail sign. There should be a little hidden path coming up. I think, unless I've missed it, I don't think I have. There's the other trail sign. I almost missed that. Okay, it's over there. Climb across this little path, if you can call that a path. And we've got more wolves to take care of. Because why would we want to not murder poor little doggies? Keep an eye on my health. I'm about half health. Probably survive without needing to heal. Oh no. Oh. I almost died. Okay. Be more careful with your health is the lesson from that. But we got this iron chest with some stuff we might not use, but we've got a sword that could go to Sten if I remember not to sell it. That's possible. Then I think the next trail sign is over this way. Perfect. Got some elf root that I'm not going to bother picking up because why? Oh my god.
Shall be done.
There we go. Then another trail sign way over here. Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that. And I'll take all of these, actually. Leather boots, not gonna use those. Deep mushroom, sure. There's the trail sign, beautiful. Head back this way. And continue along. We've already got the darkspawn blood that we need. Actually, at this point we have more vials than we need. But we still need to find those Grey Warden treaties in that old abandoned tower. There's gonna be a bunch of darkspawn over here. Let's go full party. I want to take this guy out as soon as I can because he is dangerous. Mages are pretty dangerous.
It's a trap. Look there. It's a trap. It's a trap on it. There. Coming trap.
Alright, so okay, I'm gonna just get rid of these traps before somebody steps in them. And they do get a little bit of XP for me, which is also nice. Ow! Alright, they're taking care of the mage. He might even be dead by the time I get here. Didn't even get the last hit. I was a little too slow. That's fine. Sir Jory's down. Oh, I'm down. Oh my god. This is way harder than I expected. Okay. Pause the game. I'm gonna need you to use that health potion, please. Wow. I might have to turn the difficulty down. Alright, let's do that, because apparently I am not prepared for normal difficulty. But, you know, Alistair's fine taking these guys out on his own.
Off I go.
There we go. That was a heck of a fight. Oh my good golly. I would like... Alright. Apparently, I could only trigger that trap. I couldn't disarm it, but that's fine. Because we've got the final trail sign here, I think. Yeah, we do. Guys, kind of in my way here. Thank you. Alright. Search everybody. Search this corpse of a dead soldier for his pouch of ashes. Got anything good on you? No. What about you guys? No. Kind of.
It shall be done.
Kind of. And the cache is over here. Oh, sounds like an ambush to me. There, more rogues. Easy enough.
I shall do it.
And a bunch of stuff. None of which I think I'm actually going to use. But that's okay. Free stuff is free stuff, right? Okay. Now that we get the pouch of ashes from that guy, we can head on up here. And we can check out this inconspicuous pile of rocks. You see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Let's sprinkle more ash on. What could go wrong? Just toss it on there, casually. Oh, we've summoned a demon. Well, that was bound to happen at some point. I wanted to get behind you, but apparently you're not up for that. But your health bars are going down really fast now that we've got to drop the difficulty. Alright. Sometimes he does a double drop. Ooh, I think we might have got the double drop. Yes, we did. Still nothing terribly interesting, though. Although... did get gray iron, which is a tier higher. I think that was from Alistair, though. Yeah, you know what? Since it's a higher tier, let's go for it. Do some Alistair cosplaying. There's several places, by the way, where these red and white flowers are, so if you missed the first one, there's like 2 other places where you can pick it up. And it's basically, if you don't start as a noble, it's the way you get a Mabari as a companion by completing that quest. Oh my good golly. They're still kind of kicking my butt on easy, but a little less so. Still gotta watch my health. That's still going down relatively quickly. Wow. Rogues are kinda made of tissue paper. But now, we get an enchanted dagger from this guy's body, which is gonna be a nice little upgrade to our regular dagger. And that seems like all they've dropped, so... we found the tower. We found the chest with Grey Warden documents. Let's go. Oh, that chest does not look good.
Well, have we here?
Oh, who's this?
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
Is a tower no longer? The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered. Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swoopy and bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad.
Oh, handsome,
tell me
am
your
I?
name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
I'm Raven, a pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
Yeah, you got her, Alistair.
How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Alright, can you take us to her then?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Thank you, Morrigan. You're being very helpful. Look at our gang of merry men.
I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember.
Ah, I love Flemeth. So spooky and ethereal.
I believe. Do I?
And silly.
It seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
Adorable.
Did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago.
Barking like a
I
seal?
have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you for returning them.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Thanks,
Time for you to
Flemeth.
go, then. Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests. Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
You're so enthusiastic about that, Morrigan. Alright, now that we're back in camp, the merchant's inventory resets, so we can buy everything again that we want from him. Hey.
Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
I did, I have one.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
You know what? Reward's not necessary.
You're very generous. Thank you for your help. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
Money's not going to be an issue for me, so keep it. Don't even worry. Hey, pal.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Yes, there is. Alright, you don't have anything new here. I'll keep that sword for Sten. Never use the arrows in this game. They could be very useful, and I will never know. I think get rid of all of this except maybe the heavy chainmail for now. Nothing there, but he has a new backpack, which means we can get another 2 backpacks. Buys potions. Don't need those. Don't need the potent lyrium. I do need the regular, at least 10 of them will be important. I don't need the runes, really. I can get better ones. Oh, I do need that quartz, though. I'll have to buy that back. Was that here? Or not the quartz, the garnet. And nothing here I really need. Actually, I'll take the toxin extract. That's right. I do need that for later as well. Okay, what about your other inventory?
Hello again. Is there something you need? So
Nothing interesting. We can get other heavy chainmail later anyways. I'll take these. And that should be it. Okay. So we've been going a little over 2 hours now. I think I'm going to call it there. Next time we will partake in the joining and see whether we become a Grey Warden or whether we die a horrible, painful death. So, let's save. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time with more Dragon Age Origins.